before 2026 even ends, you could realistically be making over $10,000 per month with AI copywriting, especially using all the new AI tools just like Claude. And I don't mean this in a guru hype sort of way. I mean this in a way that I've actually seen and helped people do it. And every single one of them was starting from scratch and started with 0 clients before and worked their way up to $10,000 per month plus. And all the proof is right here on this very channel. We have a whole playlist of people making $10K, $14K, $20,000 per month with copywriting. So in this video, I'm going to give you the exact 90-day path that they followed that you can follow as well in order to get similar results. I'm going to be pulling up real applications, real test projects, and real portfolios so that you can actually see exactly what you need to do. I'm not just going to be telling you, I'm going to be demonstrating everything. So in order to begin, we have to really understand where copywriting really is right now. Because I think a lot of people watching this might have a blurry idea of what copywriting is, especially in 2026. Because maybe you've been copywriting curious, but I'm going to actually make sure we're on the same page right now. Essentially, copywriting is you writing for a business and getting paid for it. That's it. You're usually writing their ads, their marketing, or even sometimes their content. The reason why I get paid so much for doing this is because you are the driving force that actually makes people take action. Click something, buy something, sign up for something. That's basically it. That is the whole job. And now where the real money is made is where you're combining copywriting with something else. Copywriting in email marketing, copywriting in video sales letters, copywriting in building funnels. But right now in 2026, there's a certain application of copywriting which is absolutely crushing it, which is called creative strategy. And that is just simple. It's writing ads for e-commerce brands. So here's exactly what's happening. These e-commerce brands are spending huge amounts of money on ads. I'm talking $50K, $300K, $500,000 per month on ads. And the single biggest thing that determines whether those ads will do really well and get a high return on their ad spend or do really poorly and just bomb is going to be the creative. And the creative literally just means the ad video itself. Or sometimes it's a picture, but essentially just what the ad is. So they're consistently always looking for people who can come up with fresh concepts. And this is going to be an ongoing role because you always want to create better ads, and ads do something called fatigue over time. If you have an ad that's a huge winner and is working really well, it's only going to work really well for 3 months or 6 months, or maybe 1 year if you get lucky, but it's not going to work forever. So you're going to constantly need to figure things out. So not only are you writing the ads, but you're also coming up with the angle. You're also looking at the data and figuring out which ads are doing well, which ads aren't doing so well, and how can we double down on the things that are actually working. So here's what that might look like on a day-to-day basis. Step 1, you might do some really deep research on a certain persona that you are trying to reach. So if you have a product that you are selling to 20-year-old men right now, then you can also figure out a way, well, how do I change the language and change the ideas so that it also applies to older men or younger women or older women or people who have a specific problem. If you're already doing well for busy professionals, how can you tap into a whole different market? After you study and do some research on the personas, then you might actually study and research some competitors as well. Who are they selling to? What are their ads saying? Then, based on all the research that you have, you generate some concepts. These are simple, just ideas, the ideas for the next ad. And then you create them. You write out the ads and then you send them to the team. The team themselves actually create the ads. They're the ones that will take the video or make a video if it's actually needed, create a graphic if it's needed as well. And they'll basically just bring your whole ad to life. And you are the one figuring out what it's going to do. And of course, you do that with the skills of copywriting. And here's the part where it gets really exciting is that this is absolutely supercharged by using AI tools like Claude, for example, that will shortcut your research process, your writing process, and your idea making process. I'm going to show you some exact Claude workflows and things that you can use later on in this video. But in short, what used to require like a 5-person team can with 1 person using AI. And the brands that understand that are actively looking for creative strategists who can use AI with their copy as well. And now look, if you don't understand the fundamentals of copywriting just yet, look no further because I have a full free 8-hour course right here on this very channel that you can watch after this video that will give you absolutely everything from all the copywriting fundamentals to actually getting clients as well. It's built specifically for people who are beginners or early on in their careers. So you want to go watch that video after this one. Okay, so now you understand what the position actually is. Let me show you what the demand really looks like. Because I think until you really see it with your own eyes, it's hard to really believe because that's what most business models online, the popular AI business models are going to tell you. They're going to tell you that there's so much demand, but I actually want to show you that there's so much demand, and you can even just look for yourself with one little search, just see how much demand there really is. So I want to actually read one of these applications to you really quickly. They said that they're hiring a junior creative strategist remote. So junior, meaning somebody who doesn't have the 10 years of experience, doesn't have the 5 years of experience. Even if you're just starting out, this would be a great role for you. Talks about they have a client who spends over $1 million per month testing direct response ads. And we're looking for someone who's obsessed and understands why ads work. You'll be responsible for researching, finding new hooks, developing ad concepts, etc. We're looking for someone who loves studying ads, is naturally curious, and wants to become an elite direct response in marketing. And the role pays $30,000 to $42,000 per year. That's about $3 to $4K per month. Okay, so that's what it looks like for a junior creative strategist. But what if you actually have the results? Well, look at this other one here, for example. Hiring creative strategists for our e-com brand. We're an MRR health and wellness brand, just launched, on track for $400K plus per month within the next few months. Compensation is this: competitive base plus uncapped bonus. The top performers will clear $10,000 per month with just one client. And there are tons of different applications and job postings just like this one. And again, if you don't believe me, I would love for you to just go online and do your own search of hiring creative strategists and just see how many opportunities are really out there. And just before we get into the roadmap, I want to show you exactly what good copy and good creative strategy actually looks like and give you the tools along with this video and not just the information. And all of the tools are inside of the Copy Starter Kit. You'll get things like swipe files, which are emails and ads that you can actually go and study, and also lots of templates as well, from portfolio templates, how you can show yourself and showcase your work, and then also copy templates as well, so that you know exactly what copy actually does, what it looks like, and how it's structured. It's absolutely free, and the link is down below. So here's a 90-day roadmap of how you can actually get started today. There are 3 simple phases, and they are 30 days each. Month 1 is going to be foundations and first applications. It's very simple. You're going to learn all the basics that have to do with copy, and then you're going to start applying to jobs. Crazy, I know. Now, the jobs that I've showed you are on places like LinkedIn and X. But when you're first starting out, you might want to start on something like Upwork. The reason as to why is because Upwork is great for people who are just looking for part-time jobs or contract work. What this means is that they might hire you for $500 or $1,000 to create 20 to 30 creative strategy pieces for them. And while you might not be laughing to the bank just getting these small deals, this will still help you build a portfolio and also get confidence as well. And while you're applying to these places on Upwork, you also want to apply to these other places on platforms like LinkedIn. I've actually seen people get their first clients on LinkedIn as well. For example, I just showed you that junior creative strategy role. And so in this stage, you're not going to feel really ready to actually start applying. But here's what you really need to know. You need to understand copywriting, and you need to understand the basics of creative strategy. How do you reverse engineer winning ads? How do you look at ads and figure out which ones are working, which ones aren't working, and why? When you're given a set of data, what can you understand about the ads and how they're performing based on that data? All the things you really need to understand, all those ideas are right here on this channel and all of the huge free courses that we put out. So a very easy and simple way to get started is to just go to Facebook Ad Library. Here you can search any brand or any ad so that you can find it and then study what that brand is actually doing. You can study all the creatives in the account. This one, for example, is from a brand called Orbit Key, and she has a tote bag. You can go over to Claude and just ask it to break down the ad for you. So all I did was go to Claude and say, break down this ad, the persona, and what it tells me about this account. Also, tell me how I can use this ad to become a better creative strategist. And then I just pasted the description of the ad. You can go through and watch the whole entire ad and then basically transcribe it here into Claude as well. But I wanted to go quickly so that I can just show you how this is done so that you can actually do it yourself. So I'm going to ask Claude and it's going to give me the full breakdown. So the format is a UGC style testimonial. The reason why this is so great is because it's going to say terms and things that you're not going to understand. If you're just a beginner, you're going to be thinking, what the heck is a UGC? It just stands for user generated content, which means they got somebody to go and look at the script for the ad and then act it out for you, written to sound like a real customer talking and not a brand. So ads aren't supposed to feel like ads. They're supposed to feel like content. First person, casual, and slightly rushed in tone. Mirrors how a busy mom might actually think and actually speak. The persona is the working mom and a little bit more about them, what it tells me about the account, and then how to use this as a creative strategist. Now, once you go through and do this for a few brands, you can literally just put all of your insights and findings into a portfolio. A portfolio can basically just contain what you see in the ads, what insights you're gathering, what ads seem to be working for that account, and then finally, what ads you could create next based on the information that you already have. Do that for 2 to 3 brands and you already have a creative strategy portfolio. Month 2 is where things start to get real. This is where you're probably going to get your very first client, or at least your very first couple of opportunities and interviews. This is where some people either pull ahead or fall behind. And it usually just comes down to one thing, which is going to be the test projects. Now, if you've been watching this up until now, you might be thinking, well, Tyson, why would they hire me over somebody else who has experience, for example? Well, the number one thing that you have that the people with experience aren't going to have is you have more time, effort, and attention to put into the test projects and the applications. So the test projects and applications sometimes have questions on them, and they'll sometimes have things that you need to complete. So they might have you go into a ad account and give them the insights, the ideas, and what creatives you would create after looking through this ad account. And people with a lot of experience, they probably don't have that much time. They're probably already working for clients already. So they're just going to give half effort towards all of these test projects. And that's where you actually have a huge advantage, because at the end of the day, who would they rather hire? Somebody who might have a year or two of experience, or someone who actually put their best foot forward and gave the absolute best test project that they did. So let's both quickly look at a test project example. The situation: you're in charge of creatives for a new lymphatic drainage drops offer. The two dominant competitors in the space are Lymphoria and Sculptique, both doing millions per month, primarily through Meta. The deliverables are this: competitive analysis. So go through each Meta ad library and break down what's working, the ad formats, the angles, and the audiences. Number two is to create a launch plan. Build a creative launch plan for the first few months. What creatives are we launching? What are our assumptions? And what are we looking to learn? And what's the customer demographic / persona we're targeting with each main test? And then three is 2 ad scripts, right? 2 production ready scripts targeting different audiences using different creative structures. Include 3 hook options each. And then include a loom walking through all of it. Explain your thinking, insights that you gathered, and your thought process behind it all. As you can see, this is a time-consuming and in-depth test project. Most people are not going to put their best foot forward. So if you literally spend a good 45 minutes to 60 minutes on this and do a really great job, you're going to stand out far more than anybody else. And this is what's actually going to get you hired. And that brings us to month 3. This is where you would probably have your first deal already, and you might even be getting some results for your clients and even be able to secure your first couple of testimonials. And this is where everything changes, because you don't have the huge problem of not having any experience anymore. As you can see, the price ranges go up dramatically based on whether you have experience or not. And so does your hireability. Everybody is really looking for people with experience, but some people already have 3 to 4 creative strategists on their team and they are looking for a junior. So get yourself one of those junior roles or positions when you're just starting out, and then go for those more lead or creative strategy, and then go for more of those lead or senior creative strategy roles. And this is going to be the difference between you making 3K or 4K per month to you making 8K or 10K per month. So look, I've basically just given you the entire roadmap. Month 1 is when you start learning, understanding, you get the fundamentals and you start applying. Month 2 is when you're going to be getting on interviews. You're going to be getting test projects that you need to fill out and do. Month 3 is where you're going to start getting results and use those results in your hiring process and in the application process so that you can stand out from other people by having a great test project and also experience to back it up. So here's what you're going to do right now. You're going to go down in the description, get the free copy starter kit. It will give you all the tools and templates that I've mentioned here in this video. Then you're going to go check out the 8-hour free copywriting course so that you can understand the fundamentals and everything that goes along with them. Now, with all that being said, go apply something. That's the video for today, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.